When was the first time you met Pac?
We was at In My Neighborhood video.
Your video, In My Neighborhood.
Yeah.
You really doing my interview. That's all in my notes.
Yeah. We was in My Neighborhood video, and we was shooting, and Pac came over there. He just came out the clear blue sky and was like, capping him in his brain with the... And he was singing the stutter rap and shit that I made. And I was like, damn, that's Tupac. I was like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I started thinking about him.
Yeah, he already did Juice?
Yeah, he had just did Juice. Okay. That movie was like fresh out.
Okay.
And everybody was still watching it and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But, he knew all the words to my shit. So I was like, that automatically hit it off. I'm like, that's singing the stutter rap. You know the words to that mother.
Right. That's hard.
Hell yeah. So we, after that, it was like, what a man, let's go kick it. Let's go to the club. Let's do it. We was too young to get in the club.
All right. I heard y'all was 17 somewhere.
Yeah, we still standing by the store trying to get people to get us
y'all was
get us alcohol and shit, Hey,
and y'all both got records out.
Yeah.
But can't get a goddamn drink.
Can't get a
records about drinks.
About drinks. My hottest song, 187 Proof, is on the radio banging. They looking at me like, you can't buy alcohol? Nah, go in there and give me a 40 ounce some Hennessy.
Right.
You 17? Yeah, you just get us some damn drink, please. Now.
Shit. And then what about the name Spice One? How does that come about?
Well, Spice stands for Zendo Cash and Entertainment. And the one is, at one time I put them all first, you know what I'm saying? But the name actually at the end, later on in life, the reason why I put the one on the name at the end of the name started having multiple reasons, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes when I was rocking, I had to rock by myself, you know what I'm saying? That first album I dropped, I didn't have no features on there. It was just me, and we sold 1 million copies. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to, tell me that I need somebody like that when I done already rocked by myself and did it, you know what I'm saying, with the right people behind me as far as marketing and promotion and all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to have a feature on my records, you know what I'm saying? Right. Some other rapping on there, I don't need that on there. I can do a whole record by myself and still have my cracking, have that shit popping, you know what I'm saying? And that meant a lot to me too, you know what I'm saying? So now it's like features is cool, but you got to be able to hold your own motherfucking shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I put the one on the end of my name. Sometimes you got to rock by yourself.
All right.
Makes me think of DMX.
Yeah.
He rock solo.
Yeah, sometimes you got to go, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you capable shit. You know what I'm saying? I know I can get on stage. I still get on stage and rock with no music. I tell them to cut the music off. Let me let y'all know how I get down before anything. Then we can start the show. You know what I'm saying? Or at the end of the show. You know what I'm saying? If by the end of my show you wasn't impressed, we gonna cut the motherfucking music off, and I'm gonna show you who I really am. You know what I'm saying? So that's what
That's some MC shit.
Yeah, you gotta be able to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Original Tupac or Death Row Tupac?
I say the original Tupac, because without the original Tupac, it wouldn't be a Death Row Tupac. Like he had to. Learn a lot of shit and go through a lot of shit to become the Death Row Tupac, and that I respect that original Tupac for doing that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, you went through a lot of shit to get to this point in your life, to where we sitting up here and you telling me this is what it was. This is why everybody was confused. He's sitting here telling me I'm gonna show all these what it is to be a real thug.
Heard you say that.
You go to jail, that's what happened. He said, I'm going to show y'all what it is to be a real, what happens to a real, this thug life. And then he was like, when I die, they ain't going to be able to compare every rapper that come out behind me, they're going to have to compare him to me. And he's sitting here telling me this, you know what I'm saying?
This is the original Tupac.
It's the original Tupac.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When we youngsters, we riding around Oakland and shit, you know what I'm saying? We got the top down, popping Lake Merritt, you know what I'm saying? Right. This is what he's telling me, and I'm with it. I'm like, hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? But not knowing, this is literally for telling his prophecy, you know what I'm saying? Like, Now you can't even a rapper, or any artist that drop right now, they compare him to Tupac and then they even get mad sometimes. Oh, don't compare me to Tupac. You should be really happy they compare your ass to Tupac, no matter who the you are. You know what I'm saying? But with the real shit, you know what I'm saying? Real shit. So I mean, you know, that's why I like the original Pac, because I seen his you know, his destination and where he was going to, where he was, you know, where he was headed and shit.
Most of the time I have artists on here that they even have a relationship with Tupac from the beginning, like meaning like the Digital Underground days, the Oakland days, and then we have people that separate that have been on, that only knows the Death Row Tupac, right? Real quick before I go to the next question, can you describe, in your opinion, I'm talking about, what was the difference between each?
The difference was like he was more focused on the world, opposed to focused on you know, this beef he just got into because he got and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? That altered his.
Saying the original was focused on the world, and the Death Row one was focused on the beef.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, in general, let's just be honest. He got to be, and he survived it. That's gonna change anybody, man.
I agree.
That's gonna change it. That's traumatic. There's a lot of
after we do a quick
shit.
time with Slime, I want to get into that.
And, you know, I want to say something. You know, Lil C's. You know, if he see this interview and you listening, bruh, when you know, we do need to talk. You know what I'm saying? I remember, you know, in the middle of the shit, in the middle of the beef, I was at a club out in New York, and I was talking to Allen Iverson and shit. And, Black Rob came up and told me Lil C's wanted to holler at me, and I was still mad because Pac had got, you know, and I was hot.
So Pac's not Pac just got.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
After the Quad City.
After the elevator, after Quad City, I was hot, you know, because he had just told me the whole thing, what happened and all that shit, and I seen a dent in his head, and I was still hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you come out here and get out, man? You know what I'm saying? So Lil C's was like, you know, tell Spice I want to holler at him, and I was like, you know, man, I don't need to go over there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I was hot, but you know, we probably need to have that drink pimping. Real spit.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
dope.
Connect.
I definitely want to talk about this to set it straight.
Okay.
The day Pac, me and Pac was at Thug Mansion, and he had that big ass picture of Biggie and Puffy in there, and we
he was at it. No, I was playing.
He might have been, but you know, we recorded a song. What was it? Fame. Yeah, and that was the last song I recorded with him. And then, you know,
that is officially his last song he ever recorded.
I think so, because he was like, you know, I thought he was gonna drive to Vegas. Because I was gonna hop in with him and roll out, but I was like, man, I've been hustling. I've been in the club in my same clothes for 2 days. I'm gonna go take a shower, change some clothes, and I'm gonna meet you out there.
All right.
And so I got memories of Pac standing by the car, like, come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
I heard he even told you that y'all could get you clothes in Vegas.
Yeah, he was like, man, we can get some clothes out there, and I'm like, man, I'm finna go change. I need to take a shower. I didn't want to hop in the car with you, know what I'm saying? But he was like, Tyson gonna knock that out and we gonna party. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. He was like, Tyson gonna knock his ass out. And that was what the fastest knockout in history, one of the fastest knockouts in history. That was the plan.
Right.
Tyson was like, I'm gonna knock you out. Like, I'm gonna knock you out, we're gonna have a party. I can see it now. That was the plan. Tyson was like, we gotta knock you out, we're gonna have a party. I'm like, shit, we gonna go party then. But then by the time I got to the house and got changed and was ready to bounce out and ready to drive out to Vegas, I got the call.
Wow.
And I was like, damn, what the just happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, he was just standing at the car talking about come with me and shit, and what the just happened? You know, so yeah, it was crazy, you know what I'm saying? But that was the last song we recorded. I know I don't think he recorded with nobody that damn fast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he could have got recorded.
Yeah.
Got landed.
Yeah, recorded then, you know, hell no. You know, but if he did that, I know, but as far as I know, that was the last song he recorded.
Now, is it true that if you would have went to Vegas, it's quite possible you would have been in a car with him?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they were going to go, he said, let's go shopping. With him.
I was definitely going to be in the car because I was going to ride out there with him.
Right.
And it was crazy because, you know, maybe I could have, I be thinking maybe I would have been like, man, let the Outlaws handle that shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as going jumping dude or whatever, man. You know, that we catch him on, we out here doing this right now, man. But it was a lot of tension because of what happened. You know what I'm saying? Because of what happened with the homie Eastwood and all of that shit. You know, when they jumped him, took his chain and all that.
Okay,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
at the mall, right?
Yeah, it was a lot of tension. So everybody was kind of like, it's on, it's on, it's on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a baby. So I'm like, okay, y'all crazy. Okay, this is what it is. But I'm gonna sit back and enjoy the festivities.
All right.
When y'all get to acting the fool, I'm just gonna pull out the popcorn. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm not gonna indulge because that ain't my beef. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my shit.
Mm.